Hey, so I want you to imagine this. You and your friend are walking down the street, and suddenly, out of nowhere, a tiger attacks your friend. You tell this to someone, and the first thing you hear in response is, well, it's not all tigers. Pretty unrealistic, right? Well, now let's switch the tiger with a man, and it's the most expected answer you'd hear from the society. Welcome to the hypocritical society in which you've been living in since your entire life. I know this analogy isn't perfect. Men aren't tigers. That's not my point. My point is that when someone talks about a harm they've experienced, correcting their generalization becomes often more important than engaging with the harm itself. Now, why am I even making this video? Recently, a gut-wrenching case of a 13-year-old girl in Rajasthan being raped just came to light, and this is really, really bad. Wait, did I say rape? Sorry, I mean gang rape. But actually, even that term does not come close to the number of men involved. 30 men. At this point, community rape fits more perfectly, right? About this case, well, the girl, she took an auto ride alone to go home, and the driver, he sold her off to some shady hotel. For about 5 days, she was drugged and raped over and over again. The case has shook us all. I mean, all us women. Meanwhile, I haven't heard a single word from men on this case. Crazy, isn't it? Why do these good men appear only when it's time to, protect their reputation, but disappear completely from discussions like these? Why do they not express rage or solidarity with the victim? Do they not feel enraged? Does it not shake their conscience? No, like seriously, I wonder if they were really so good, why do cases like these not shake their conscience? From what I've seen so far, men like these, I tell you, they can spam hundreds of posts and stories about their religion, their caste, politics, or whatever stuff they are interested in, sports, or anything else. But on such topics, they hardly ever speak. I mean, if you're a man watching this, I just want to ask you, how? On what grounds do you assert yourself a good man? Just because you do not engage in crimes like these, just because you don't harass a woman, just because you don't rape a woman, does not mean that you're good. It does not make you automatically good. Because when you remain silent in such cases, it shows where you truly stand. And I genuinely feel so betrayed by the men or the boys in my own lives when I see them push these topics aside. Like, as I was writing the script of this video, it was only this case that affected me. But last night, I saw a rape case that occurred in my own locality, in my own neighborhood. I saw the name of my neighborhood on the news, and it just, the fear of something bad happening to you, it just got even more realer. And yeah, so as I see things getting even more realer, and I see the people in my own lives just taking all these things as, not necessary items to talk about, I feel betrayed, I feel stabbed in the back. From what I've perceived so far, I personally believe that the gender gap lies not only in factors such as education, healthcare, or job opportunities. There's also this huge gender gap of empathy and seriousness towards brutal cases like these, especially, violences towards women. And the thing is, this gap just keeps on widening. It's not coming to an end ever. To conclude, and before you comment anything bad, I will just say that I know that it's not literally all men. The problem is that after every story, the first thing that a woman encounters is not empathy, it's distance. Distance from the crime, distance from responsibility, distance from the conversation itself. And after a while, that distance becomes its own kind of silence. And that silence, it betrays us all, including the victim. Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Peace out.